Whew! Huge. How to do the work? Ooh, yeah. That's a good one. Hey everybody, Dr. Bain here. I've got one of my other patients, Shay. He's going to tell you a little bit about his case because he's had, I would say, a pretty immense amount of trauma and a lot of great results in such a short amount of time. So Shay, just tell him a little bit about kind of what happened to you and what you've had so far.
So over a year ago, I fell about 20 feet off a ladder inside a ladder cage and ended up going upside down. And I slipped, grabbed with my right hand, and then yanked. And so I dislocated to my shoulder and then fell. And then was going to the orthopedic for over a year, getting cortisone shots, all that kind of stuff. None of it was working, still in pain every day. So I actually saw the videos on YouTube and thought I'd give it a try. And since the first visit, I had experienced release of my pain and everything, full motion back and everything. So it's been really good.
Nice. All right, well, let's get started. So right on the feet there, let's get a picture. Okay, take a nice deep breath. Let it go. Good. So we can see there's a lot of compensation in the low back there. That's why he's leaning back so far. So now let's get into checking things. Okay, so right on this side here for me. So as always, I'm going to check scar tissue first. Look down, back to normal. Good. Look up, back to normal. Right, back to normal. Okay, so he's got one piece of scar tissue laterally. So sit right there for me. Okay, same thing as always here. Scooch a bit towards me. There you go. Relax the shoulders. Okay, I want my two spots here. 1 and 2. Shoulders and head relaxed. Okay, just let that start to fall as it turns. Okay, it's starting to go into his back. That's why you're starting to see his middle back start to turn. Head relaxed a little more. Good. Just a little bit deeper. Now we're getting it lower. And continue to let that rest. Whew! Huge. Whew! You are the one.
Time. Every time.
Every time.
It's
Nice.
different every time.
It is. Good. And you can see how, take a deep breath, relax, let it go. You can see how that lean in his low back here is already diminished after that. So now I'm going to get to bones. Nice. There we go. Good. Right here for me. And you should see what I did this weekend. I planted a bunch of new plants. I'm on a plant stint.
I saw that.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm becoming obsessed, man. Let the heck fall. It's just fun. You know, I don't know why I just like plants.
It's a hobby, you know?
It's a nice hobby.
It's something to do.
Yeah, easier than dogs and cats.
Right?
And kids.
Cheaper.
Yeah, right.
Feed him his own.
Plant $10. If it dies, you can always get another one. Cross the arms.
Take back.
Yeah,
Right.
kids. Yeah, right. Shoulders relaxed. Pressure here and let it fall. Good. Nice.
Everything's starting to move more.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not taking much now. It's become a lot easier. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, something close to down here.
Yeah, I can feel that earlier.
Right here. L1. Sit right there, feet that way for me. Cross the arms. Let the chin tuck. Stomach relax, like gravity do the work. Ooh, yeah. That's a good one. Ooh. Piece of cake. There we go. There we go. Oh, see, now that really pops you up. That's more what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm leaning.
Lean over. There we go. Okay, that's L5's fine. Sacrum. Fine. Coccyx. Little left. That's fine. Okay, head there, feet on my side there. There we go. That's good. Yeah, Everybody at home, he's got Pickle Rick on his leg, so it's my favorite tattoo of all. There we go. Nice. Nice. And you got The Nightmare Before Christmas, so he's got all the good stuff. And American Traditional. American Traditional is probably my favorite style.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people get these. You see, a lot of people get these really curled hammer toes. So a lot of times, to start working those out on your own, see, there we go, I just released that. You can kind of wiggle them around a bunch like this, and a lot of times they have scar tissue built up in the toe. So if it doesn't, if you're a toe cracker or something like that, and you don't feel like your toes are moving very easily, there's a little more.
Yeah.
If you really start working it, you can really start to, that was good. Good. But you see for that one, for example, once again, you can see how there's a lot of twistedness in here and likely a lot of scar tissue. So you can start to kind of give me circular motions and work this around. And you can start to try to see if you can get that to move that day, if not another day, once you remove enough of it.
Yeah, I do a lot of it at home.
Yeah, and that's smart because that's what's going to work that out of there. And it takes time, so a lot of people, they just don't give it enough time to work that stuff out on their toes because it took a long time to get that way. So to start to get those to straighten out, it's going to take time. People got to be a little more patient. Okay. Ooh, both of those are out. That's good. I'm going to check your ribs too because I want to show everybody at home how this works. So once again, we're going to watch a chest here, and we're going to see if the breathing is looking good or not. Take a deep breath and let it relax. Let your arms come down a little bit. One more time, deep breath. Okay, so right here now you see there's a shaking here. Let that relax. So that means that the ribs are out. So I'm going to do a quick rib thing here. Just relax. Now there might be some posterior ribs involved, but we'll see. We're going to see how just that little amount will do. Okay, one more time. Okay, so I got rid of some of the shake. One more time, deep breath. Okay, so you still see a little bit, it's smoother. So I'm gonna have you flip on your stomach just for a sec here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna gently tuck his ribs on the back side because that'll usually eliminate the rest of that shaking. So it's just very gentle. And I'm very gentle because I don't wanna push the bones more forward. You see, because that's the problem with doing this the old way. Is they come on this side and we're pushing the bones that way, but the problem is that that's how bad posture is. Bad posture is forward, meaning those bones are already forward. So I don't want to push, there we go, it's right there. So I don't want to push his bones more forward. I just want to get these ribs a little looser so that his breathing in his chest can improve the rest of the way. Okay, so flip on your back for me. So let's see what kind of change that makes. So that should make a little bit more change in that shakiness. Okay, so deep breath. And let it go.
I can feel the difference.
So you can feel the difference. And you can, okay, so deep breath. And let it go.
I can feel the difference.
So you can feel the difference, and you can also see it how much higher it got raised up there. Okay, so also see it how much higher it got raised up there. Okay, so right on this side for me.
Yeah, big difference.
Huge difference. Yeah, and your posture too.
Yeah.
So let's just check this last couple here. Very nice. Nope, nothing there. Looks like just a little one right here. Back right there for me. Cross those guys over. Little step back. Yep. Let your body slump down a little onto me. So right about there. Look straight ahead. Pressure's coming up. And let the head fall.
Oh.
And there it was. Right there for a picture. Okay. Nice deep breath in. And let it go. Yeah, and everybody can see immensely how much his posture has changed. It's not even close. So I'll pull it up here. And here's the first one. So we can see how there's a lot of leaning back here with the head being stuck forward, even though it looks pretty decent. Much nicer, especially in the chest and shoulder. So we can see the slump here. And look how much all that pulled back, including the head. Nice.